Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of The Bye Bye Man. Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't think it, don't say it, don't say it, don't think it, don't think it, don't say 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 it. Bye Bye Man represents our annual Horror January release, and in the past that has signaled pretty low quality. So I was maybe hoping this would be okay, but those trailers didn't do much to ease my nerves. And I have to say, I left this theater just wanting to say bye-bye to this movie. So we're going to kick off with the positives that are here, starting with the premise. It's very much like the boogeyman type concept, very much like a Bloody Mary style concept. And it's always creepy to think, oh my gosh, if I just think of this thing, or if I just say this thing, or do something, I'm going to prompt this vicious entity to come after me. And this can actually be really effective when it comes to film because you plant that seed in the audience's head and hopefully they get scared in the film and then they leave thinking about said thing that is the catalyst for death. Doesn't exactly work here, we'll get to that in the negatives, but the starting premise was really solid. I also think that there were a couple of cool scenes. It reminded me a little bit of Oculus in the fact that we have a lot of illusions going on. You don't know what's real, you don't know what's fake. There's a lot of fake outs and switches throughout the film. The difference being I think it worked really well in Oculus and I actually enjoyed that film. This one, it worked okay, but it was just so hard to get invested to get to the point where those illusions and bait and switches actually mattered. But really, overall, this movie is a mess. First of all, the acting across the board was terrible. Like, really bad. I think the girlfriend in particular was really just horrendous. But all of our three main characters, ugh, and everybody, really, just everybody across the board, acting was terrible. Not to take away from their supreme level of suckage, but they also weren't given any kind of good script to work with either. I mean, the dialogue in this thing was horrible. Again, it was just a bunch of predictable cliches when it comes to these type of films. You're screaming at the TV because it's just like, what are you doing? Like, literally, at the very beginning of the film, we open with, like, killing right off the bat. But I was like, hell if I would let that guy get to me. First of all, can you lock a door when you go in? At least slow the person down a little bit. Second of all, can you not stand right behind the door as you know they're slowly approaching? Third of all, get ready. Don't just have some pillow to throw. No, be ready to fight. And if you're not ready to fight, I would probably use that time to escape. But just a bunch of instances like this happen throughout the film. And this movie just delves into like comedically bad several times throughout, and a big part of that is the acting and the script combined, but it's just kind of the atmosphere. I mean, you have these like crazed eyes and you have this person just doing like these crazy things and you're like, oh my gosh, because it's not meant to be funny. I guess I was pretty entertained throughout, but most of the time not for the right reasons. Plus, I think they could have done without like the dog that they introduced in this film. Again, it was a cool concept. They just didn't really do anything with the concept, and the CGI was just horrible. Really, really bad. The Bye Bye Man himself looked good. He looked cool, especially when we got there. And then what he was able to do also was pretty cool, I thought. So the Bye Bye Man was fine, just like his premise was fine. Again, it's just, you know, we got to the dog, and we got to some of the other effects, and it just came up pretty cheesy. Overall, the Bye Bye Man offers zero scares. I don't think there's a single scare in the film. Thus, it completely fails at the base premise of a horror film. Top that with ugly cinematography, bad directing, weird editing, and horrible writing and acting performances. And honestly, even the most dedicated of us horror fans can skip this one. If you're looking for a comedically bad good time, I think this one does qualify for that. Rent it one night when you're bored and want to have a good laugh. But really, this one is not theater, rental, any kind of material. But I guess the film accomplished one of its goals, because after leaving this theater, I really don't want to say The Bye Bye Man again. And trust me, I definitely don't want to think about it again either. So that has been my review of The Bye Bye Man. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below, and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see The Bye Bye Man? And what is your favorite boogeyman tale? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't think it, don't say it, don't say it.